We were all disappointed by the eventual result in the Stoke Central by-election. It was a very sad evening. I was there with hundreds of activists who'd all gathered in the North Staffordshire Hotel to watch the result come through on the screen. So many people had worked so hard over such a long period of time, and to be there and feel the disappointment and to sense it when Paul Nuttall came back to the building and spoke to everyone, to see how disappointed he was as well. It was a difficult evening. But that evening was made significantly worse when we watched the television at the time and saw our MP, Mr. Carswell, on the screen taking an opportunity not to put forward the message of UKIP, but to actually continue to attack, rubbish and denigrate what we've achieved so far, who we are, take little silly pot shots at our ex-leader, a man who, frankly, without whom I wouldn't be here and the party wouldn't be where it is. So since then, there's been a start to what some would call civil war again. I can assure you it is not that. This is not a civil war. This is not two equal sides opposing each other. I respect freedom of speech. I respect there being differences within a party. For a party to succeed, there must be a broad church. But what is important is that that broad church includes the views of the members and stays true to the core values and the principles of the movement and the way it was formed. Now, I believe that some people attached to Mr. Carswell and the man himself have perhaps gone too far in questioning who we are and the values of our people. And I sat there with our activists, exhausted people, sitting there at the end of a long, hard and ultimately disappointing campaign, and saw him rubbishing those values. Now, that's wrong. Nobody should be allowed to do that within our party. If anybody does feel that way, they don't like what we're doing, they don't believe in what we're doing, well, they should go. And I hope this happens. I want there to be a broad spectrum of opinions. I want a debate. I'm quite happy to fight ferociously for the values that I believe are core principal values of UKIP, for what Nigel Farage set up and what we kept going. And I'll do that with anyone and shake hands with them afterwards. But I will not accept and I will not shake hands with people who seek to change our direction of movement, change our historic mission, change who we are. That will not happen. I will not stand by and let that happen. And I will always argue against that. So I hope we get back to a positive message from here on in. I think enough's been said on this subject now. And I'd like us to take some positives from what we did. We went out, we engaged with the public. We did more canvassing than ever before. We had more volunteers than ever before. And the campaign itself was more subtle in many ways than ever before. We can go forward from here, we can be positive, we can have a smile on our faces, but we have to understand and remember who we are and why we're doing this. Otherwise, none of it means anything. It doesn't mean a thing. So the important thing is go forward from here, smile, continue battling, continue leafleting, knocking doors, spreading the message, talking about the issues that matter in Europe, in the UK, worldwide issues. Discuss them all with a smile and with a sure and certain knowledge that we have knockbacks, but we keep going forward and nothing will stop us eventually succeeding because right is on our side. Thank you.